I was also impressed with the way the El Salvador minister explained the course of proposals they made. They were very emphatic who can bid for those projects that they wanted to put across. And indeed, we're happy to note that in fact they're able to build a gas to power project. This is something we're emphasizing also. You may not know that 30% of the oil and gas discoveries in the last 5 years were in Africa. So Africa is becoming a major gas location. Gas to energy makes sense. And I'm very pleased to see what El Salvador did. But more importantly, the minister said they did positive discrimination. They left a part of that bid for those who want to produce energy in their homes. And they incentivized. For me, that was innovation. They made a deliberate effort. In the US, they call it mandates. A deliberate mandate to encourage households to also generate energy and enjoy the feed-in tariff. Finally, I listened very carefully to the private sector guys. They were very clear. Regulation matters. And the consistency and predictability of that regulation to give incentives and confidence to the private sector to want to come in. And also that last panel, I call it from Boston, emphasized distributive power. He demonstrated here that today those technologies are known. And for the remaining, even in the case of Chile, the remaining 10,000, maybe it will be difficult to reach them with the grid, but microgrid and off-grid solutions might work for them. Lastly, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Yesterday, Alicia Bacena, her team and I were discussing 2 initiatives which they are already working on and we will join. The one on the cities, and I think one of the private sector guys mentioned it. You're very organized and you'll be even more organized. So the whole issue of smart cities, to look at energy efficiency, I know Alicia Bacena and ECA want to lead on that heavily, and also the Inter-American Development Bank. In the future, we have to look at integrated solutions for energy efficiency in housing, in industry, but also energy as it links to the availability of water. This is a big issue that is coming. Energy and water, 2 sides of the same coin. Most of the energy technologies are thirsty technologies, they need water. At the same time, you need energy to produce water. But also you need energy to make clean water available in major urban centers. So this linkage, energy and water, particularly in the context of municipalities, will be important. And lastly, I learned only yesterday that about over 40% of the lithium deposits are in your countries. And so with Alicia Bacena and others and the government of India, we are trying to build a solar and storage coalition. How do we drive down the cost of solar power and storage systems within the next decade? If we do those 2 together within the decade, we will democratize energy fast. Since we are the host of over 40% of lithium, we hope, in fact, your countries will help us lead that coalition. And I know ECLAC is working on a major conference on how to promote research and development in particularly storage technology. I believe Latin America can lead that revolution. If we crack that, we change the whole business plan of the power utilities, because anybody can store energy there, and then we really democratize and we save a lot of cash in our pocket. So for ECLAC, I wanted to do that commercial advertisement, and in fact we will partner now to take the energy debate forward. Finally, we are convinced that in this region, a number of countries can achieve universal access. We know Chile is on the way, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras, and others. We believe this can be achieved, and I hope that we'll be able to boast in a few years that in fact Latin America is leading the way on universal access to energy as a way of reducing inequality. Thank you, Antonio. You have been a silent partner here. You notice he's been our field marshal in the morning session organizing the panels. He's actually my boss here. In the UN, we talk about designated officials. When we come, the chief of the station is usually the boss. We want to thank you for your silent support, and also your boss, Ellen Clark, is one of our champions on energy, particularly energy, women and children's health, and bottom of the pyramid solution. Thank you for your support as well.